Ugh. How do you eat? Are you serious?
I just got the brief of a lifetime to help create the ultimate NFL album this season, but I only have 1 week to finish it. And of course, when I got the brief, I was thinking to myself, yeah, I can do that. This seems pretty easy. Knowing full well I've never done network sports before in my entire career. And this is the first time I've ever worked with this sync rep. So if I don't deliver on this, the fallout would be monumental. They're gonna think I'm trash. So here's what the brief said. I needed to make 10 songs that embodies the vibe of the NFL for this upcoming season. And it's not just about the beats or the lyrics. It's gotta capture the essence of the game. The adrenaline, the passion, highs, the lows. And hopefully this will be a great learning experience for you as well, because when you get a sync rep deal and you're faced with the infamous crazy deadlines that network TV normally has, you'll be able to figure out how to operate in order to be successful. But when I got the call, it was Sunday, and that's technically a family day. But no worries, I think I have a plan. First, I'm going to take a full day to just research and plan. So I dove deep into the heart of NFL music. I spent the whole day listening to the iconic tracks that we all know and love, some of the reference mixes they sent me, and tried to pull apart exactly why these themes worked and what got people's heart racing when they listened to them. What rhythms resonated with the fans? Was it the rush of the crowd, or was it the silence of anticipation when a field goal kick is in the air? I needed to encapsulate it all. Heck, I even asked ChatGPT for a little assistance too. But after humming some ideas into my phone and actually being fully inspired to make a track listening to some of the references, we started to hit the ground running. I made a template so that all I had to do was start up Ableton and get right to work, because all my instruments that I would probably use were already preloaded. So I wake up early the next day, and now I had all the ingredients for the collection of music I was about to make. From my research, I understood that the songs needed to have intros to bring out gladiators, a drop that brings the stakes to a stadium, a voiceover friendly section you could possibly lay commentary over, and as always, you need a climax to bring that heat and drop the hammer when a touchdown is scored. But that's just 1 out of 10 though. If I wanted to make as many placements as possible, I was going to have to kick production to overdrive. And I realized that if I wanted to make more, I was going to have to use the secret hidden technique to create music at breakneck speed. And that technique is Collab Bro. So I hit up experts that actually got NFL placements in the past and asked if they wanted to co-write some things. Together we mapped out our strategy. In the few days we had left, we're going to end up making about 2 to 3 songs, each telling a unique story about the NFL, whether that be the underdogs coming up from behind or a champion's victory lap towards starting a dynasty. We were going to cover it all. Go Chiefs. We did genres in funk, hip hop, swagger rock is obviously a really big pull in the NFL, and even got a chance to sprinkle a little tropical pop in there for some of them young highlight reels. We were really starting to feel good about the stuff that we were starting to make, including the lyrics that were being added on to Chef's Kiss. Since it was a non-exclusive deal, we were able to use those songs elsewhere for things outside of football, possibly. I took the rest of the day to finish mixing and mastering the things that we already had. Therefore, if something, Lord forbid, snuck up on us, we at least had a few things that we could offer, because it all needed to be broadcast standard. Kind of hit some roadblocks due to just some creative differences on how some of the collaborators felt like the songs should be mixed. Ended up taking us back to the drawing board just to make sure we found the right rhythms to match and the arrangement worked well, making sure the vocals popped. And to gas the fire even further, oh my God, bro, you cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. Look at this. Oh my God.
Ugh. How do you eat? Are you serious right now? And we got the supercomputer. Like this shouldn't even be a problem.
So I had to spend the most of my day being tech support, trying to figure out what was going on outside of the other things I had to do that day. Talking to the homies about the sync conference coming up, doing a listening feedback session in the private community. A lot of troubleshooting, revisions, and solving issues. Finally, getting a few tracks done, our playlists start to grow. And I also remembered I had some extra songs that weren't on libraries at that moment in time that I could go back into the sessions, doctor up a little bit, make sure they fit in the parameters that they asked for on the brief, and include those in the submission too. So when I checked my email, an unexpected request came from the NFL and caused us to have another hurdle that we had to jump over. They wanted our metadata in a completely different format than what I was used to. They wanted it all on a spreadsheet, like Excel. I'd never seen this before in my life. But now I'm racing against time because I'm terrible at spreadsheets, but the music's due in 15 hours. So going back and renaming the tracks, I had a bunch of time saved because of this tool, which is called Rename It on Mac, which allows you to change a bunch of different file names in bulk. Delivery day has arrived. And after gathering all the music together, making sure the lyric sheets look good, double checking the formats that they asked for, I uploaded everything to a streaming link so that they can check it out before downloading just 2 hours before the deadline.
Perfect.
And now we hurry up and wait. Every email notification had our hearts racing. Did we miss the deadline? Was there some type of time zone issue? Would the NFL even like the stuff that we sent? I've never been this excited in my life because I've always wanted to have music in sports, whether that be NBA, NFL, tennis, whatever. It's a really cool way to expose your music to a ton of new fans. But this challenge was more than just about the music. It was a lesson in perseverance, adaptability, and teamwork. We faced hurdles, but each one taught us something more invaluable that next time this happens, we'll be ready for. But I finally got an email back from the sync rep, only to tell us wait and see. So stick around and subscribe to find out if the music actually got placed. And if you were curious about how exactly I was formatting these tracks for optimal sync placement success, check out this video here.